Today we went book thrifting. You guys know it's our favorite thing to do. We went to a couple places. We started off going to our library because right now it's Friends of the Library week, and a lot of our local libraries have the Friends of the Library program, and they basically are just like a volunteer community that sell books and the money goes back into the library. So we were a member last year. They're having a promotion this week where if you go and sign up to be a member again, you get like the free tote bag. There's certain discounts you can get and different things like that. So we knew we had to go to the library bookstore.
Well, the thing I think is funny about them is they clearly know which ones are the good books. They're like the only thrifting store that we go to that charges higher for the books that deserve to be higher.
Because they know their worth.
They do.
They're
I'm like, who here knows what's going on?
Someone here's a book girly.
Yeah.
But we love that.
The first one I found is Pretty Girls by Karen Slaughter. I have seen this book everywhere. I've seen great reviews for it. I looked it up on Goodreads and it has a 4.0 with a whole bunch of reviews. So I think I need to start basing if I'm going to buy a book based on the Goodreads review average, because I find I agree with whatever the majority is rating it. So I think I'm going to love this one. Sister Stranger Survivors. It's been more than 20 years since Claire and Lydia last spoke. Claire is the glamorous trophy wife of an Atlanta millionaire. Lydia, a single mother dating an ex-con, struggles to make ends meet, but neither has recovered from the disappearance of their sister Julia 2 decades earlier. And the shocking murder of Claire's husband brings the horror and heartbreak of the past roaring back into their lives. I love family drama, so I think I would actually really like this one. And I've never read anything from this author, so hopefully I love it and then can collect her books.
So the first one I found at the library was The Dinner List by Rebecca Serrell. We really enjoyed One Italian Summer by this author, so when I saw this there, I was very interested. I like this concept. It says, we've all played the game. Which 5 people, living or dead, would you like to have dinner with? But what if that dinner was to actually happen? It says, Sabrina arrives at her 30th birthday dinner to meet her best friend. She finds at the table are some unexpected guests. Among them, her favorite professor from college, Audrey Hepburn, and her ex Tobias. Rebecca Serrell masterfully traces Sabrina and Tobias's relationship from their first meeting in college to navigating the treacherous terrains of their 20s. The dinner list grapples with highs and lows of first love and the unexpected detours of the road to finding your own happily ever after. This is going to be such a good book, and just like One Italian Summer, I think I'm going to cry. It just seems like one of those life lesson type of books, and I'm going to bawl my eyes out. But I'm excited. I haven't really seen much about this one, I don't think. But I love Audrey Hepburn, so I'm interested to see how this author is going to like write about her.
Another one we found is Something Wilder by Christina Lauren. We do both own this book because we did go to their book signing for this book release, but I don't have it in paperback, so I had to get this one. It was only $2. We remember at the book signing they were saying that they wrote this during COVID, so they wanted to write a book that was very adventurous. And I know this one is about like a treasure hunt. It says, growing up, the daughters of notorious and notoriously absent treasure hunter Duke Wilder left Lily without much patience for the profession. Using Duke's hand-drawn map to guide tourists on treasure hunts through the canyons of Utah pays the bills, but isn't enough to buy back the beloved ranch her father sold years ago, and is definitely not enough to deal with the sight of her first love walking back into her life with a motley crew of friends ready to hit the trails.
So she's not only going to be with her ex, but her ex and their friends, and they're going to go on this trail and they're going to actually find the treasure.
This is cute. This is like Outer Banks 2.0.
I'm like, maybe I should read it.
Yeah, that sounds good. I've loved everything that I've read from Christina Lauren, so I know I'm going to love this one too.
And the second one I ended up getting is The Evolution of Mara Dyer by Michelle Hodkin. I read the first book in this series a while back and I actually really loved it, and I bought what I thought was the second book, and it's actually the third, so I was missing this one. When I saw it there, I knew I had to pick it up. Book 1 was absolutely insane. This is like a YA mystery type of book. In the first book, we're following Mara. She got into an accident with her friends, and she's the only one who came out unscathed, and she couldn't remember anything that happened. So it's like her trying to piece together the events that happened before and during the accident. And I remember it ending crazy, so I can't wait to read book 2, and then I can read the third book.
And then we went to our other favorite book thrifting store, and I found The 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle by Stuart Turton, and ever since you hauled this a while ago, I've always been interested, so I'm so glad it was there. At a masquerade ball thrown by her parents at their English country house, Evelyn will die. She will die every day until Aiden can identify who murdered her and stop the killer. I love books like that. What's that movie? The
Happy
Birthday
Death
Girl?
Day.
Happy Death Day, yes. At the beginning of each day, Aiden wakes up at Blackheath House in the body of a different guest of the gala he attended the night before. That's interesting.
That's a cool spin.
That is, because now you're them.
And you have a new perspective each time.
Mm.
Ooh, should we buddy read this?
I will read it. 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle is a breathlessly innovative gothic mystery that follows one man's quest to find a killer within a mind-bending loop where no one can be trusted and nothing is quite what it seems. This sounds very good.
Oh my gosh, I hope I didn't unhaul mine.
Look at you. Now you're like, I want to read something wilder and the 7.5 Deaths. This one is in perfect condition as well.
The one I found there is called The Center by Aisha Manazou Siddiqui. Look at this cover, you guys. I gasped when I saw it. It's absolutely stunning. It says, "Welcome to the center, you'll never be the same again." Anissa dreams of being a translator of great works of literature, but mostly spends her days subtitling Bollywood movies. Anissa's boyfriend, Adam, tells Anissa about The Center, an elite invite-only program that guarantees complete fluency in any language in just 10 days. That would be crazy. It sounds like a step closer to the life she's always wanted. Stripped of her belongings and all contact with the outside world, she undergoes the center's strange and rigorous processes. But as she immerses herself further into the organization, seduced by all that's made possible, she realizes the true cost of its services. So this is a cult book. This is another book about a cult, and I'm interested. How are they teaching these people to speak fluently in different languages in only 10 days? I think there's going to be more to uncover, and I'm obsessed with this artwork. I don't know that I've heard of this one before, so if you have read it, let me know your thoughts on it.
And the last one we have is The Husbands by Holly Gramazio. I've been wanting this one for quite some time as well. Do you own this one?
I do.
Okay, I'm gonna make you want to read this one too. This one sounds crazy. It says, when Lauren returns home to her flat in London late one night, she is greeted at the door by her husband, Michael. There's only one problem. She's not married. She's never seen this man before in her life, but according to her friends, her much improved decor and the photos on her phone, they've been together for years. See, no. I would just leave. As Lauren tries to puzzle out how she could be married to someone she can't remember meeting, Michael goes to the attic to change a light bulb and abruptly disappears. In his place, a new man emerges and a new slightly altered life reforms around her. That sounds crazy. I did hear mixed reviews about this book. I know a lot of people were saying it was like not as much about that type of plot and it was more just dialogue.
That's a common thing with literary fiction. Like, they're more focused on the characters, and
those are always a hit or miss with me, so I'm interested to see if I'm gonna like this type of book. So these are all of the books we got. I'm very proud of us because normally we go crazy and we're being smarter about the books that we bring home with us.
That's about it for today though. I'm happy with our picks. I'm glad we got to go thrifting this month. Reminders to join our Literal Besties book club if you haven't already. This month we are reading The Cinnamon Bun Bookstore by Lorelai Gilmore. No, it's not. It's by Lori Gilmore, but that's so crazy.
I know. You might as well just put Lorelai Gilmore.
I know, it's one letter off. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and we will see you guys next time. This is Kitty. His legal name is Timberland. We call him Kitty. Cat.
I own his brother, but they do not have a relationship anymore.
They're strange. Oh,
Hey.
he said, oh, you're talking about family business.